Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Food for Thought video. I'm Gordon. Today I'm down at my local gun range and I'm just down to do some plinking. Now anybody that has been to our videos before will know that Edward and I are into sort of self-sustainable thinking. Whether or not it's obviously our gardens, Edward's got his rabbits, I've got my chickens, etc. But part of being self-sustainable is actually procuring your own food. That's what we believe. Anybody that is vegetarian, vegan, and whatnot may not believe in that, but everybody's got their own choice on the matter. So Edward and I have done a couple of videos with different guns that we think that is good for self-sustainability. Big part of our belief in the self-sustainable lifestyle is small game. There's more small game than there is big game. So we both like hunting with the 22. Now I've got a few different 22s now. Some of them are the more modern ones with the black stock, the plastic, and scopes, etc., etc. But I like old school. I thought somebody was coming in there, but no. Old school. I like just old wood stocks, 22. Now this is a Kui model 600. It can take scope, but I like the iron sights, and I want to practice more with iron sights. And this is the kind of thing that I can hand to my wife if needs be. So it's unloaded, as you can see. This is old gun. This is one that they actually called the Kui Rabbit. Let's see if you can sort of bring in thing, because they've actually got a rabbit carved into both sides. It was just a bit of a nickname it got from the sort of Kui and everybody that's gone with that. So this style is tube fed, so you have to shut the bolt to get it out. So you twist and then take out the rod. Now this only goes into, there's a slot in here, and you can see it's bullet shaped, so it can only go with the shoulder at the back, and it slides in and slides down the tube. Now I'm just using 22 long rifle, but the beauty of this older guns is that it takes 22 long rifle, 22 shorts, and 22 longs, so it fires all of the bullets. Now also with the 22 long rifle, the quiet round, which is once again, as it says, it's a low velocity quiet round, great for going out for short target practice, or procuring rabbit hunting or whatever, and you don't want lots of people knowing that you're there. But you can't use them really with semi-automatic. There's not enough power to push back the piston to be able to eject and redo. So this is where the beauty of this is that it fires all of them. So anyway, I've got a target set up 50 yards away, and let's just do a few shots and then see where we go. Let me go and put my hearing protection on first. Right, let's get some of these shot. That's just 10 rounds, so let's have a walk up and see how that went. I'm not really bothered about the accuracy as such for this first 10 shots. I just want to be able to see, look, how good of a group is it at 50 yards with a 22 long rifle. Now the ammunition I'm just using is just bog standard. This is federal ammunition, 36 grain. So it's nothing spectacular. So it's just bog standard 22. So let's go and have a walk. Okay, so I'm shooting way high. Way. Yeah, so I'll just show you. Now my rounds were way high. So this post here, I'm just gonna lift this up and push this forward. So you can set, that's the only way you can really set it. It's on a wedge, so you can kind of move it up a bit, but it was right far forward and I was way high. So I'm gonna have a look, fire another 10 shots and see if that brings this down a bit. It should. Right, I think that was a lot better, so let's go and have another walk up. And yeah, that's a lot better. I mean, that's a 4-inch, most of them are, so that's not pretty bad. I mean, the original, that's the first 10. Move my sight post down. And for me, for 50 yards, that's more than good for rabbit hunting and whatnot for 50 yards. I've just had a shot out at I think it's 50 yards and then 100. So I think I'm just probably slightly high at 50, which is great because I'm wanting to be set up for 100 yards. Now I'm just using. This is 7.62 x 39. So it's a smaller bullet than normal hunting bullets, but these are just full metal jackets. So this is just for basically shooting down range. I do have soft points and hollow points for if I want to go deer hunting. And some people say that it's really not suitable for deer hunting, but at 100 yards, it more than enough is. My opinion. Some people, it's like, no, 30-06 is your only thing that you can ever shoot. But I mean, for me, if I'm going to go deer hunting, I've just bought a 6.5 Creedmoor, and that'll be my go-to hunting rifle this year. Anyway, let's go and have a quick look, see what 50 yards did, and if I think I'm high, just slightly. So I'll go and also take a target up, and we'll put one out at 100 yards. While I'm uprange, and we'll have a shot out at 100, because I want to get used to where the sweet spot is. Now, the sights are all changed by moving this up and down. Move this forward. Now I changed the rear sight, so it's now a peep sight, because my old eyes couldn't see the slot in there to match it up with the front sight, and it just wasn't good for me. I was all over the place. But since I put it's a better target acquisition, quicker as well, to look through the peep sight. So let's just go have a look what's up there, and then we'll go and put up 100 yards and then see what damage we can do at 100 yards. Okay, so I've got 100 yards, which is there's my 50 yards up there, and I've got a 100 yard target. Well, yeah. So without changing my sights, I'm going to go for that now. I've actually put on it's a 100 yard sight. Now with my old eyes, if I even hit the black with all 4, I'd be, with all 5 bullets, I'm going to be over the moon. because at that range, that's definitely a kill zone for any big game. Safety's on, close the magazine, load up. Charged it, and let's go and get the insect on, and yeah, let's have a look. Let's see where we go next then. Right. Now, before I go walking up there, I'm going to go and grab my binoculars and just have a quick look. One thing we have to watch out for in this area, as in any area around where I live, is looking out for rattlesnakes. Just walking on, you have to watch your path. You don't go and tread on a rattlesnake. Looking okay. That's perfect. Okay. Well, for me, that's for iron sights at 100 yards. I can definitely take a deer with those rounds. One is pretty good, and the other ones are slight. So it's definitely me, it's not the gun. That's because down at the other one I was slightly to the right. This one's slightly to the left. So definitely me. So great fun. I love just coming down to the range. I'm 5 minutes from here. So I can just put the gun in the back in the car and just go shooting. So practice with anything, from anything from guns to self-sustainability to cooking, etc. is practice till you know that you're doing things right.